Hi, I'm Doug Mealy from Safer Handling, and today I want to talk to you about the really wild stuff. Headbutting, spitting, biting. So let's take headbutts. These are common questions that people ask us. What do I do if somebody headbutts me? Now, if it's a self-defense situation, we're talking about preemptive strikes, we're talking about moving away. But if we're talking about positive handling or restraint, then we've got to consider where we're positioning ourselves. If we're stood at the side of somebody with someone on the opposite side of a subject, then we can maintain control. If our feet are facing the same way as our shoulders, think about it, it's anatomically impossible for somebody to manage to headbutt us. So if people are telling me that I got headbutted whilst I was trying a technique I've been shown, very often is it the member of staff's fault? Probably not. It's probably the way the technique's been designed. Are people leaning inwards? Are people standing in the wrong position? Spitting. The first thing I'd say with spitting is, rather than deploying these things that the Met Police are looking at, such as spit hoods or covering people's faces, we've got to consider to ourselves why somebody's spitting. Think back to when you were stressed, when you were panicky. Your palms went sweaty, your legs went like jelly, you felt a bit sick, your heart started racing, your breathing became rapid and shallow, and your mouth was dry. So if somebody's in a state of high emotional arousal, they've got adrenaline, cortisol and noradrenaline flowing through their system, they're losing control, they won't be able to summon enough saliva to project it at you, or they may be once and that'll be it. So if you've got a child, a patient, a resident, a service user who's managing to spit at you repeatedly, we've got to look at their behaviour. Why is this happening? What's triggering the behaviour? Are they spitting at mum and dad at home? Because to try and stop somebody spitting is always going to be difficult. But if we need to put screens in place, we need to put things up to stop them getting to us, that might be an option, but it's as much about the behaviour as is anything else. Biting. Again, with biting, to stop somebody from biting you, the idea is that they don't penetrate the flesh. So as a last resort, there is PPE out there. There are bite-resistant gloves, there's slash-resistant clothing that have the effect of stopping the teeth from penetrating the flesh. But if somebody's biting you, my first question would be, are they in the right setting? Are these people in the right establishment, class or area? Have we got the right people looking after them and containing them? And if there's a risk of somebody biting you, my first thoughts will be, keep your fingers and your hands away from their mouths.